Rising prescription drug costs have become an increasing problem across the United States, and some states have taken action. KMVT's Nicholas Snider looks into Idaho's regulation of companies that set the prices for drugs and how other states have lowered their costs with regulation.
Sometimes they're in here deciding, well, do I buy the medicine or do I go home and buy food for the family? That's a hard decision to make.
Rising costs of prescription medications have no doubt been an issue plaguing the United States. And one driving factor is the presence of pharmacy benefit managers. To define a PBM, they are middlemen who are originally intended to lower costs by generating competition. However, pharmacists and healthcare companies alike say that these companies have become profit seekers as well.
A lot of times they cut a good portion for themselves when it should be sent to the people doing all the work.
As a result of these companies, some states took action.
Ohio, the Attorney General Yost just sued one of the big three PBMs.
The result was a settlement of nearly $90 million passed on to the citizens of Ohio. Now, while other states have taken action against these organizations, here in Idaho it may be a little bit more difficult to fill your prescriptions due to lack of regulation against PBMs. In fact, according to recent data, Idaho ranks near the middle of the pack in terms of prescription affordability, and surrounding states like Utah rank in the bottom 5. Mississippi, one state that, like Ohio, took action against PBMs, ranks in the top 10 in terms of affordability.
It definitely would be good if somebody had control over them, because it seems like there's nothing that we can do about it, and they're able to just set prices however they'd like.
So if Idaho is doing very little to monitor these companies, what can be done? Putting you first, I researched drug costs by state and found a federal proposal that, if passed, could help keep costs down, which Bloom says is needed.
We've got to look at these PBMs, at the incentives they face, at the marketplace they operate in, which is not very competitive, in order to ultimately come out with affordable prescription drugs for Americans.
Nicholas Snider, KMVT.